Good evening, loyal fans. This is your announcer, Doug Okar, coming to you live from the internet. Please put your hands together and make some noise for tonight's referee, Doug Nethercutt.
Hey! Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Comedy Sports, virtually on the internet. My name is Doug. I will be your referee this evening. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Now, for those of you who have never seen Comedy Sports before, first of all, thanks for finding us. Good to have you here. And what you're about to see tonight is two teams, the red team versus the blue team, going head-to-head in no-contact comedy for points and laughs from you, the loyal fans. Now, my name is Doug. I'll be your referee all evening long, and I have several jobs that I have to take care of, and I'm going to explain those jobs to you right now. My first job is to call and time all the games and scenes you're going to see tonight. And by calling, that means I'll be calling the games, and I'm also be timing them by using my stopwatch on my computer. My second job as the Comedy Sports referee is to call the Comedy Sports fouls. Yes, Comedy Sports is a sport. So of course we have to have fouls. What is a sport without fouls? You got to make sure that the players are following the rules. And we have many here at Comedy Sports. I'm only briefly explain two of them to you right now. The first foul you may or may not see tonight is called the Comedy Sports groaner foul. All right, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Then I want you all, no matter where you are, to do that with me. We clap once, and we say and do the groaner foul all together. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Groaner foul. Hey, nice job. Come on, give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Nice work. Nice work. Now, the groaner foul is called if any of the players on the playing screen say anything so silly, so punny, so dad jokey, it makes you groan out loud. Now, since I can't hear you groan out loud, I'm going to ask that you type groan in the chat box if something actually makes you groan like that. If that happens, I will call the groaner foul, and the offending player will have to actually step forward and apologize to each and every one of you for making you groan, because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to make you laugh. If you accept their apology, play will continue as normal, but if you deny their apology, they will lose a point for their team. Now, I think it's best if we have an example of this. So, hey, everyone out there in the virtual world, please welcome your announcer, your technician, your producer tonight. He is the one and only Doug Okar.
Yeah, I can't talk right now, okay? Not right now. We'll figure it out. Hi, what's up?
Hi, Doug.
Yeah.
I'd like to invite you to throw out the first groaner of the evening.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah. Hey, Ref Doug, did you hear about the old man that fell in the well?
I did not.
It turns out when you get older, you just don't see that well. I said, don't. No, I can't talk.
There
right
we
now.
go. I see those groans. I see them. If I see those groans coming through, I will call the groaner foul, and everything will happen that I said. I promise, cross my heart. The second foul you may or may not see tonight is the most dreaded, the most heinous Comedy Sports. Blurry camera, no. Brown bag foul! All right, we're going to do this again. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Then I want you all to clap once and do the brown bag foul with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Brown bag foul! Excellent job. Well done. Well done. Yes, the music is spooky, and we are taking this seriously because the brown bag foul is the one foul you do not want called on you. I will call the brown bag foul on any of the players on the playing screen that say or do anything that I deem to be lewd, crude, lascivious, dirty, disgusting, basically nothing you want to say in front of your grandmother or hear your grandmother say in front of you. Ish, gross, nana, please, la 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 la. If I hear anything like that, I will make the brown bag sign, and the offending player will have to wear a literal brown paper bag or some sort of brown paper bag surrogate, box, lampshade, pillowcase, no plastic bags, please, over their head for the remainder of that game or scene, and they will automatically lose 1 point for their team. No apologies. You know what you did. If it happens to you, the loyal fans, if you in our chat type something that we deem to be lewd, crude, or off color, we will have to eject you from the show. Now, we do this not because we don't like you, but because Comedy Sports is for everyone. So you want to make sure that everyone has a good time. So we're going to keep all of our comedy above the belt, and not just like a regular belt, like grandpa, like way up here belt, like, hey, this is comedy. So that's how high above a belt we're going to go tonight, because Comedy Sports is for everyone. Now, like I said, there is a myriad of other fouls I may call throughout the evening. Don't worry about those. I'll just make those up as we go along. Oh, speaking of making things up, that's what this is. Entirely improvised, made up off the top of our heads using your suggestions. So I'm going to come out to you, loyal fans, throughout the evening and ask you to type suggestions in the chat box. Now, if you haven't already, please make sure you set your chat box to panelists and attendees. I want to make sure that everyone sees your brilliant suggestions as you type them in. And let's start typing some suggestions in right now. So if I were to ask you, hey, loyal fans, where are you joining us from tonight? I don't mean like your living room or your bedroom, but like what city are you located in? Type them in right now. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Maple Grove, Buffalo, Florida. Woo! Laredo, I love it. Waite Park, Hugo, Coon Rapids. I love seeing that we're from all over the place, not just in the Twin Cities, all over the country. That's wonderful. How about this? I know you were talking about snacks earlier in the chat. What's maybe your favorite food? Type your favorite food in the chat box. I like food. What's your favorite food? Mine is pizza, because you can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, yes, pizza. Thank you, Schaefer family. Reese's, another good one. KFC, woo! Ice cream, Culver's, kale, get out. Get out. No, I'm kidding. You can stay. Chocolate-covered almonds, artichokes. Oh, all this sounds really good. I should have had dinner before the match. I'll have to have it afterwards. Finally, just know that I will take your suggestions. I will hand them off to the teams, and they'll use those suggestions as a jumping-off point for the game or scene that they're going to play. Because without you, we couldn't do this. And without this, we couldn't be happy. Without being happy, well, then what's the point, right? Well, let's get the Comedy Sportz match started. We're going to do it with the Comedy Sportz clapdown, because I know I'm all warmed up. You are all warmed up because you've been typing some amazing suggestions. And we just got to get the players out here to get the show on the road, as they say. So what we're going to do is the Comedy Sportz clapdown. A polite golf clap at 5 is all I'll need from you. And as we get closer and closer to 1, I want you to get louder and louder and louder to welcome the players out. Now, again, we know we can't hear you. You're in South Carolina. You're in Florida. You're in Coon Rapids. You're in St. Cloud. We can't hear you, but we can feel the love, okay? And plus, it's really fun just to clap aloud in your house or apartment, because then your neighbors are like, what's going on there? That sounds like they're having a great time. Maybe I'll ask them, and maybe next week they can join us and have some fun with Comedy Sportz. All right, so here we go. Starting off at 5, polite golf clap. Very well done. 4, a little bit louder. Come on. 3, a little bit louder. 2, 1. Let's play Comedy Sportz!
Oh, it's game time! It's Comedy Sportz! Let's meet two teams! The St. Paul Fire in red and the Minneapolis Ice in blue! Starting off for the St. Paul Fire, it's Jill Bernard! Drew Tenenbaum! And their captain, Katie Moen! And now, coming in blue, the Minneapolis Ice, they are Michael Bruckmuller, Megan Wolf, and their captain, Nate Hesberg. Once again, your referee, Doug Nethercott.
Thank you so much, Doug O'Carr. All right, when I say these next 5 words throughout the evening, I want you to go super duper crazy in your house and applaud and scream, because it's time for Captains to the Playing Field! Woohoo! Yes! I've got Captain Nate for the blue team and Captain Katie for the red team. Hello, Captains. This is usually where I have the opening coin toss. However, I don't have any coins because of the coin shortage. And so, I took them to the bank and they're happy. But we need to decide who is going to take control of this first game in the first half. So I'm going to ask you to do something for me. Captains, the first person to bring to the screen and show me a frying pan will get control. And go! Who can bring a frying pan first to the playing screen? Will it be Katie? Or will it be Nate? Katie, that is a can opener. Try again. Try again. Try again. She's a great person, y'all. It's great. So Nate's been gone a long time. I hope he didn't get lost. Katie, that's a plate. Nate, that is also a plate. But at least it's a Frisbee. Well, at least, Katie, you brought something that should be in a kitchen. So I'm going to give control to the red team.
Yes.
Congratulations, red team. Katie, please challenge Nate and the blue team to an opening head-to-head game.
I want to challenge them to what you got, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Pass the mic.
Oh, you want what you got, pass the mic.
Pass the mic is what I
Got
got.
it. Okay, great. Do you accept, Nate?
Yep.
Great. Please prepare your teams. This is a game called What You Got, pass the mic. Now, in this game, the players will challenge each other to a rap battle to see what they've got when it comes to rap. And the way they'll challenge each other is by saying the phrase, pass the mic. When they pass the mic to the next person, it's up to them to rhyme in the rap. Now, what they're going to rhyme are your names. So I'll come up to you, get a name from one of you, and they'll use it to rhyme back and forth. If anyone fails in any way, shape, or form, they will be eliminated from the game, and the last player standing will earn 5 big comedy points. Again, this is What You Got, pass the mic. So let's get our players onto the playing screens, please. And loyal fans, if you do me a favor, please type in, if you've got a 1-syllable first name, type it in the chat. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I got some good ones. Pat and Jake and Cal and Ty and Joy. I'm going to start with Joy. Thank you, Joy. So players, please show us the order in which you're going to go by showing us on your face. So Jill's first. Let's say Michael is second. Drew third, Megan fourth, Katie fifth, and Nate is last. All right, so Jill, you'll be starting on the name Joy. This is What You Got, pass the mic. Joy is the name. Please begin.
Just met her today and her name is Joy. What you got? Pass the mic.
She is employed. What you got? Pass the mic.
She sleeps on a cot. What you got? Pass the mic.
Drew, the name is Joy.
Yeah, but she sleeps on a cot.
Whether she sleeps with a cot or not, it does not rhyme with Joy's. I'm sorry,
You guys,
Drew.
I forgot to tell you that I got a job selling cots. So I'm trying to put them into every scene and game.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, Drew. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. All right. So that's Drew's eliminated. Here's another great name. I see it. It says Pat. What a great name, Pat. So Pat's the name. Megan, we'll start with you, please, on the name Pat. And go.
It's my grandma's name, and it is Pat. What you got? Pass the mic.
It's another name for shoulder. It's a lat. What you got? Pass the mic.
Everybody knows this person's all that. What you got? Pass the mic.
Over there is where she sat. What you got? Pass the mic.
Oh, yeah, she's got it tapped. What you got? Pass the mic.
She fell. She went splat. What you got? Pass the mic.
Oh my goodness, there's a bat. What you got? Pass the mic.
Oh no, she joined a frat. Oh, what you got? Pass the mic.
What frat? Which one?
Jill, that doesn't matter.
Girls in? Do they let
I know.
everybody in?
That's what we should be talking about. She's broken the barrier. Way to go, Pat. But Jill, I'm sorry you didn't rhyme, so you are eliminated from the game. I apologize.
Curiosity.
And that's great. That's great. Thank you, Pat, for breaking the fraternity barrier. All right, how about this? Who's got a 2-syllable name out there? Does anyone have a 2-syllable name? Ooh, Ari and Kelly. Oh, just the 2. And Gavin and Tatum and Kevin. Oh, a lot of these are hard. You got some hard names to Kelly. I'm gonna go with Kelly. Kelly's a good name. That's got some rhymes to it. We're gonna go with Kelly. Michael Bruckmuller, we're gonna start with you, please, on the name Kelly. Please begin.
Watching now, it is Kelly. What you got? Pass the mic.
You've got peanut butter. She's got jelly. What you got? Pass the mic.
A name for a celebrity in the 80s was Shelly. What you got? Pass the mic.
She put it all into her belly. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, Nate. The name of the game is What You Got. Pass the mic. You said that incorrectly. You are eliminated.
Name.
You're eliminated, Nate. I'm so sorry. It was so close, but it was wrong. It was wrong. And I'm a stickler for rules. All right, we're down to 2 for the blue, 1 for the red. I see another 2-syllable name in there, and I want to see what happens with Tatum. Tatum. Let's see. Captain Katie, I'm going to start with you on the name Tatum. Go.
It's a name and it's Tatum. What you got? Pass the mic.
He's got a potato. She gonna grate him. What you got? Pass the mic.
I didn't think of anything else besides Kratom. What you got? Pass the mic.
Well, it's because they're really good rhymes. Sorry, Megan.
Yeah.
Nice job. That leaves Michael for the blue team and Katie for the red team. And I see that someone earlier had typed the name Lou. Lou, L-U for Lou. So that's the name we're going to use. Michael, we'll start with you. Whoever remains standing at this round will earn 5 points in What You Got. Pass the mic. Michael, go.
Got 7 toes. It's Lou. What you got? Pass the mic.
One time he gave me the flu. What you got? Pass the mic.
Enjoys going to the drive-thru. What you got? Pass the mic.
He's ghost lights. Lights has a ghost.
I'm sorry, Katie's. I'm sorry. You lost the rhythm. That means 5 points goes to the blue team. Well done, Minneapolis Ice. You have struck first blood in this match. 5 goes the team. Congratulations, Captain Nate. Your team is ahead 5-0. Actually, 5 for the blue team, 0 for the red team, which means you get to choose the first game in this scene round.
Oh, well then we would love to play the game of New Choice, please.
Right. Please prepare your team. I'll get a suggestion for you.
Okay.
All right, loyal fans. In the chat box, do me a favor and please type the last time you went to Target. What did you buy? What was the thing that you went in to buy at Target? Now, if you're like me, you go to Target to buy one thing and you end up with a million things and forgot the one thing you went for. But what did you buy at Target? Pants, Christmas gifts, Schaefer family. That's a little early, don't you think? A pumpkin, a pumpkin. Yes. How seasonal. Thank you, Claire. Pumpkin is the suggestion in this game of New Choice. Now, what's going to happen is the blue team's going to start doing a scene based on your suggestion of pumpkin. However, anytime I want to, I can pop into their scene and say, New Choice. The last person who spoke must make a new and different choice from what they just said, and I can ask them to new choice as many times as I want. Once I go away, that means the last thing they said is the final choice, and that's the new reality of the scene, and they'll continue from there. And I can say and pop in and say new choice as many times as I want throughout this 4-minute game. All right, this is the game of New Choice. I get the first 2 players on the playing screen, please. I got Michael and I've got Megan. Your suggestion is pumpkin. This is New Choice. Blue team, begin.
So, it's not big, but it's magic.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. Can I still carve it?
You can, but then the magic will fall out.
But if the magic falls out, then I can take it and use it. So I'm sold. Give me that pumpkin, man.
All right,
Megan, New Choice.
No deal. Put that pumpkin in your own mouth.
Oh. Magic pumpkins have
Michael, New Choice.
in my own mouth?
New Choice.
Yes.
New Choice.
Okay, look. When you said you wanted to go to a magic pumpkin patch, I brought you here, okay? And I glittered that pumpkin for you because I have feelings for you, Stacy.
Oh my goodness. Ralph, I did not know.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's just that, I just love pumpkins so much. I'm not sure I can love a person.
Megan, New Choice.
It's just that I'm married to you already.
Well, right. I'm trying to keep our flame alive, which is why I went into a Michael's for you.
Yeah, okay. You know what? We can still make this work, Ralph. Pick up that magic pumpkin again. And let's take it home and let's carve it.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Stacy?
Hi, Dad.
Stacy!
Hi, Dad.
Hey, have you seen your mom sport?
She wanted me to let you know she's probably not coming home tonight.
New Choice.
She wanted me to tell you when you got home that she's from Asia.
New Choice.
I don't have a mom.
Oh.
Wait. Are you telling me that was a ghost the whole time?
That's right. I'm sorry, Ralph, but that's why I love pumpkins and magic and Halloween. I'm a ghost.
Megan, new reasons you love Halloween or that you're a ghost.
That's why I am transparent like a window and I never eat dinner.
Oh, the signs were all there.
They were. And now it's time for the two of you to fend for yourselves in the mortal world. I'm being called.
Wait, I thought you were my English teacher.
I also teach at your school. Oh.
It's the time of the game of new choice! Yes! Oh, you've all seen the movie Ghost Dad. Now you've seen the scene Ghost Mom. Oh, how seasonal and spooky. Thank you so much, Blue Team. All right, so let's see what the Red Team's gonna play. So Captain Katie, come on out. You saw that game of new choice. What game would you like to play to challenge them?
We would like to play the game of soundtracks, sir.
Oh, excellent. All right, prepare your team. I'll get you a suggestion. All right, loyal fans. Maybe it's been a while. Maybe you haven't gone anywhere in a long time, but you feel that itch that you want to take a vacation, and you will as soon as you can. Where's that first place you're going to go on vacation as soon as you can? Type it in the chat bar. I want to know where you want to go. Maybe I'll go with you. Ooh, Bora Bora, Key Largo, Montego, California. Oh, lovely. Tahiti. Ooh, New Zealand. Harry Potter World. Oh, Arizona. All right. I've seen, oh, you know what? I'm going to go with Italy. Joy and Keith want to go to Italy. I like Italy. That sounds like a lovely trip that we'll take. I'll be there. We'll meet. We'll have some spaghetti and we'll do some Italian things. Thank you so much. So Italy is the suggestion for this soundtracks. Now, this game is going to utilize the talents of our musician and resident keyboard player, Brian Allen, everybody. There he is. Hi, Brian. Thank you so much for coming in. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, in this game of soundtracks, anytime Brian wants to, he's going to chime in with some background music. But that background music will affect the actual feeling of the scene, just like any background music would in a movie or like a television show. And our players will hear that music and have to instantly change their scene to meld with that background music. And Brian can change the background music as much as he wants, and the players have to switch how the whole feeling of the scene to match Brian's music in the game of soundtracks. All right, let's get the first two players up on the playing screens. I have Jill and I have Katie. All right, your suggestion is Italy. Red Team, this is soundtracks. Begin.
Hold still. Okay. Got it. Got the Leaning Tower of Pisa in the background.
Okay, and if you look to your right, you'll see the rest of Pisa.
Oh, okay.
It's
wow,
actually a very small place. Not a lot to see.
Yeah, that's something. Well, I guess, my name's Carl.
Hello, Carl.
I thought there'd be more people on this tour. So it's kind of awkward, but,
Carl, I'd like to invite you to my home so you can enjoy some actual Italian cooking with the family.
Oh, you really mean that?
Yes. I would love for you to come to my home, Carl from America. Please go. Follow me. Carl is fascinating.
Okay,
Nothing to be afraid of, Carl.
sure.
Mama, I
How's,
have brought a tourist to join us for dinner.
Oh,
hi.
a tourist for dinner.
A tourist for dinner.
My name is Carl. I'm from America.
America? Darling, that's where your father went during the war. Haven't seen him since. Perhaps,
I saw him.
do you know a man with a mustache? And a hat?
Yes, I do. He was my father.
Carl, we're brother and sister.
You're my kind of daughter, son?
Oh, yeah, I've always wanted a dad.
Stepmother. Technically, you're Carl's stepmother.
Well, we're not. Your father and I aren't married anymore.
Right.
I should have told you.
Yes.
You see, when he went off to war, we ripped up the wedding papers and we said divorce and we threw it like confetti.
That sounds like the easiest divorce I ever heard of. And I've
You
been,
don't want some sarsaparilla?
yeah, I'd love a sarsaparilla. Check out what Chris did. Oh, if you don't mind, I brought my horse. Oh, thank you.
Well, you can go bring your horse right on in if you want.
All right, come on in here, Mabel. Here she is.
That horse is my husband. Well, I can see it in its face.
Papa!
You mean to tell me I had your husband on a plane all the way over to Italy, and your husband's only 17 years old?
And your father.
And
Look, what I am saying is, my husband, Saul, has been put from an outer space capacity satellite into the body of a horse, and I can see it in its eyes and its face. He has been one with the techno god Zora.
this sounds like game to me.
And it's time for the game of the soundtrack! Yes! Okay, I'm not gonna go to Italy now. I don't feel comfortable. Someday. All right, little fans, you've seen two great games. You saw the soundtracks by the red team, and you saw the new choice by the blue team. Now, Doug O'Carr is going to put a poll up on the screen right now. There it is. What I need to do is click blue team if you like the blue team's game better, or red team if you like the red team's game better. You only get to vote once, so choose wisely. And your poll will go away in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Doug, take that poll away. All right. Do we have a winner, Doug?
The fans have voted. It looks like they're going to give the 5 points to the Minneapolis Ice in blue.
Hey!
That makes it 10-0. 10-0.
10 for the blue team, 0 for the red team. Wow. Hey, Captain Nate, stay right there. Captain Katie, come on back. Captain Katie, your team is trailing by 10 points. I will allow you to challenge the blue team to another head-to-head game.
We would like to play the game. We would like to challenge them to questions, sir.
Questions, that's an excellent challenge. Nate, do you accept?
You think I should?
If you don't, I'll just give them the 5 points.
I was already playing the game.
Oh, I guess not good enough for me to know. Please go prepare your teams as I explain the rules of questions. In this game, you're going to see a series of short scenes featuring one player from each team in each scene. And they can only ask questions in these scenes. That's right. Everything they say must end with a question mark. And I don't just mean going up at the end of a sentence. I mean, it must be a question. If someone fails to ask a question or hesitates too long or any other reason, I can call them out, and a new player from their team will rotate in. Doug O'Carr will keep track of all the eliminations, and the team with the fewest will earn 5 points in this round. And thank you, Higher Family. I do deserve bonus points for that sick burn. I'll give myself 5 points. I'm already beating the red team. All right, this is the game of questions. For you, loyal fans, could I please get from you, how about this? You go to Home Depot or Lowe's or Menards or some sort of home improvement store, and you're looking to do what? Why are you going to this home improvement store? Are you buying something? Are you asking questions? Let me know. You're gonna buy a toilet. All right. Yes, we need a new toilet. Create a raised bed garden. Oh wow. Buy a ratchet grill. Nice, Tatum. I like grills. To get a fire pit. These are all really great suggestions. You're just gonna jump on the bed. Oh, I do like this from the Rolkin family. How do I fix all the things my kids break? That's a really great reason to go to a home improvement store. So I'm going to go with the suggestion for this scene. This first scene is going to be the kids have broken something. That's going to be the suggestion. So let me get my first 2 players on the playing screen. All right, I've got Katie and I've got Nate. All right, so again, the suggestion is the kids have broken something. This is the game of questions. Everything must be a question. Please begin.
Corey, why is my car broken?
Is it the window?
What? The window's broken?
It might have been your sister.
That is not a question, Nate. You are out. Please rotate another blue player in. Katie, repeat your last question.
What? The window's broken?
Megan, I'm sorry, you were muted. Please rotate out. Let's get another blue player in. Katie, repeat your last line.
What? The window's broken?
Car has windows?
Do you have any money?
Where would I keep it?
Don't you have a piggy bank?
You can put money inside pigs?
Didn't your father raise you right?
Aren't I from the farm?
Aren't I also?
I'm sorry, Katie, that is repetition. That's repetition. Please rotate out. Let's get a new red player in. All right, Michael, shake it off. Drew, shake it off. I also saw plumbing repair as a suggestion. Plumbing repair is your suggestion. Drew, we'll start with you. Please begin.
Can you hand me that wrench?
This one?
Did you see where I'm pointing?
Do I look like I pay attention to you?
Did you lie on your application for this plumber's assistant job?
Would I get fired if I did?
Do you have any references I could call?
Would you take a parrot?
Did you tell the client we were even coming?
Isn't the client home?
Miss Jameson, are you home?
Can you hear us?
Did you get the client's information and make sure she would be here?
Would her phone number help?
Can you just give me the wrench?
Where's my phone?
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. That's too much of a non sequitur from the wrench question. I'm gonna have to call you out for that one. Get out of here, Michael. I got Captain Nate back. See if he's any better at this game than he was earlier. And I've got Captain Drew. I got Drew. I also someone also put grill in the suggestion box. Tatum once said grill. So grilling or grill barbecue. That's your suggestion for this round. Nate, I'm gonna start with you. This is questions.
Look at that guy grill.
Not a question.
In my head it was.
Hi. Megan, are you muted, Megan? Okay, we'll see. Drew, please start the grill scene.
Do you want to grill or do you want to lay on this cot from Carlisle's Cots?
Get out of here. I told you, you can't sell your cots on our match. Get out of here. All right. We're going to get to a grill scene. I know it's going to. Jill, please start us off on a grill scene. Go.
How'd you like your steak?
Can you cook it medium rare?
Would I? That's my favorite temp. I would love to. Could I?
What condiments do you have?
You say no to some stone ground mustard.
Would I?
Jill, I don't think that was a question.
Would you say no?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Would you say no to some stone ground mustard?
What does stone ground mustard taste like?
Have you never had stone ground mustard?
Where is it from?
Would you like to give it a little old lick? Have you heard
Do
of
you mind if I put my finger inside the jar to lick it?
Have you heard of a town called West Hampshire?
What's that flavor?
Are you okay? Is it too spicy?
What's hurting my mouth?
What should I call 911?
You have water?
What would some sparkling water do?
The sparkling water hurt when it hits a burning tongue?
I'm so sorry about your tongue.
That I know was not a question, Jill.
I'm sorry.
And that's time in the game of questions. A nice big round of applause.
I'm sorry about the mustard.
You didn't know. You did your best. I think it was great. All right. Well, don't forget to get your cots from Sandersons, whatever. That was a game of questions. Again, yeah, you're muted. Get out of here.
It was Carlisle's Cots.
Thank you. All right, Doug O'Carr, are you keeping track of all those eliminations?
Yes, it turns out I was.
Okay, great. Which team had fewer eliminations? Who gets the 5 points in this head-to-head round?
The St. Paul Fire in red had 3 eliminations. The Minneapolis Ice had 4, so that's 5 points to the St. Paul Fire in red. They're on the board.
Look at that. Red team is on the board with 5 big points, making our score 10 for the blue team, 5 for the red team. Captain Nate, hi. I'm sorry you didn't win that, buddy. I'm sorry.
Didn't I? Nailed it.
All right, Nate. Your team is still ahead, though, 10-5, which means you get to choose a game for your team to play in this round.
We would like to play the game of replay, please.
Oh, the game of replay, sure thing. Please prepare your teams. Hey, loyal fans, in the chat box, could you just type for me something that when you look up from your computer screen or your TV or from wherever you're watching us, it's right in your line of sight. Is it a lamp? Is it a dog? What do you see in that room with you? Ooh, a clock? A cot? Okay, no cots. Thank you so much. A vignette of my children, a baby monitor, family photos, a cat. I'm gonna carve it as chicken, a human skull. That's scary. Oh, Barbette. Okay, human skull. That's pretty scary, but I'm gonna take that as a suggestion. Human skull. Thank you, Claire. So in the game of replay, the blue team is gonna do a 45-second, 60-second base scene based on your suggestion of human skull. Then they will replay that scene 3 more times in 3 different styles. Now, I'll get those styles from you loyal fans in just a moment, but first, let's see the base scene. So can I get my first 2 players on the playing screens for this replay? I've got Nate and I've got Michael. You've got no more than 60 seconds for this base scene, blue team. Human skull is your suggestion. Go.
Dear, is just wonderful this year. Here you go. I'll give you a little bit of candy here.
Thanks.
And we'll give you an apple.
Thank you.
Also, this human skull.
What's up?
Skull was for the other.
You know what? If you don't give me this skull, then you hear me, kid? I'm gonna take your skull.
Wait,
So
no,
use it.
you can't do that, Ray.
Well, Charles, I already did. Ray, out.
And that's time in the base scene. Ooh, the drama of Halloween. All right, so they're gonna replay that same scene in 3 different styles. So, hey, loyal fans, besides, scary Halloween, what's another genre of, like, besides scary or horror, another genre of film? Type of genre of film, if you'd be so kind. We're gonna say romance and Star Trek. These are good genres of film. Well, unicorn sports, a war movie. Oh, I like that. Okay, great. So I'm gonna take a war movie as the first style. Thank you, Team St. Paul, for writing comedy. We're trying our best. So I'm also gonna take. I like to take a sports movie, like The Blind Side or Brian's Song, something like that, like a sports movie. Oh, that's a great suggestion. Thank you so much. Or Slapshot. Thank you, Higher Family, for another sports type movie. And finally, now this is gonna be a little bit different. Could I please get from you a strong emotion? Any emotion that you think you'd like to see? Emotion. What emotion? Hysteria, anxiety, melancholy, depressed. Hey, everyone, just some Zoloft might help this. Sad. Come on, everyone. Sassy. Ooh, I like that one. Sassy. And I'm going to take sassy as the third style. So we have a sports movie, a war movie, and we have sassy. Oh, Captain Nate.
Yeah.
What will be your first replay style?
I think we are going to start off. We'll just do them. We're going to do them in that order. We'll start with
a sports movie?
A war movie first.
A war movie first. Okay. So this is that same exact scene replayed as if it were a war movie. This is the war movie replay. Go!
All right, Sarge.
Little one, I'm sorry to have to send you out there into the field, but I'm not going to have you do it empty-handed.
Okay. What's that?
Take this ration,
Okay.
and then take this Bowie knife.
Got it.
Bowie knife is mine! I'm behind enemy line! I'm behind enemy lines here. If either of you says that you saw me, you'll get this Bowie knife in your chest.
Okay.
You have to be so aggressive.
It's a war.
Right, but
Time in the war movie replay. No need to be so aggressive. It's a war. All right, all right. So now we're going to see that same base scene, that trick-or-treating human skull scene, now replayed as a sports movie. A sports movie. So let's get our players on the playing screens. And go!
All right, Billy.
all right.
You're going to have to go out there today.
Yeah.
Really kick some booty in that
Will.
football tournament. So here, take this chapstick
Thank you.
and this sunscreen.
Thank you.
And
Sunscreen is mine, nerd.
Ah, Chaz, come on!
Nah. Do you know what? Does this field hockey team even need you?
I'm here for moral support.
Yeah. Do you know what else gives people moral support? Winning.
Second half beginning, or period, whatever it is.
You hear that? The second half period is beginning. You're gonna get out onto the field and give us a win, or you're gonna sit on the sidelines with your sunscreen.
Well, I was gonna go until you pushed me.
Well then, I'm gonna go. Chaz out.
Time in the game of the sports movie. Oh man, Chaz out. That Chaz. Finally, that leaves only Sassy as our final replay style. That scene replayed in the emotion of Sassy. Let's get our players on the screens. And take it away.
hey, Bethany.
Yeah.
I was just really admiring how glamorous you looked today.
Thank you.
All of that.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Franz?
Oh.
Compliments for myself.
Yeah, nice scarf.
Hey, Trisha.
Nice hair. Nice hair. Nice hair.
There's nothing wrong with my appearance.
Yeah.
Everything's wrong with your appearance. Compliment me, or else I will end you both socially.
Trisha, you can't do that, okay? I'm popular and she's old.
Can't I?
Yeah.
And you have a body shape.
What?
You heard me. You have a body shape.
Yeah, yeah. It's not amorphous. It's not.
Trisha out.
And that's time in the Sassy replay. Whew. It's still, even though I know they're fake, Mean Girls still make me nervous. All right, All right, that was the game of replay as played by the Minneapolis Ice. Loyal fans, please remember that game because you have to judge it against the game that Captain Katie has chosen for her team. Captain Katie, what game is that?
Crowdsource, sir.
Crowdsource. What a great game. All right, I'll get you a suggestion and prepare your team. So for the game of Crowdsource, for the red team, how about this? What was your very first job? What was your first job? One of my first jobs was working at Camp Snoopy in the Mall of America. I was a busboy. Huh? What was your first job? Let's see. We got Dairy Queen, a car hop, a bowling coach, strawberry picker. Nice. A vendor at the Metrodome, donut girl at Mr. Donut. Heck yeah, a pop star. Okay, Tatum. I'm gonna take Mr. Donut as a suggestion. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts, but you know, it's a Mr. Donut. I love it. That's a great suggestion. So, blue team, I'm sorry, red team, your suggestion is Mr. Donut or Donut Shop. Can I get my first two? Oh, no, in the game of crowdsource, what's going to happen is two of our players on the red team will be able to improvise as normal. However, the third player on the red team will only be able to say lines of dialogue that you, loyal fans, type into the chat box. Now, those lines of dialogue can have something to do with the scene that you're watching, or they can be total non sequiturs that they have to read, and then the other players in the scene have to justify why that character just said that line of dialogue. And I believe for this game, it looks like Katie Moen will be the one who'll be reading your lines of dialogue. So whatever you type, Katie Moen can only say what you type. All right, while Drew and Jill have to try to make sense of the whole thing while using Mr. Donut as their suggestion. That sounds like a lot of heavy lifting, but I believe the red team can do it. Let's get the first two players on the playing screens. I got Katie and I've got Drew. And Katie will be reading from the crowd and Drew will be trying to make sense of it. In this, the game of crowdsource. Red team, Mr. Donut's your suggestion. Please begin.
Cannot believe you got a job at Mr. Donut too.
Apple fritter.
I know. That's why we wanted to work here, so that we can make the apple fritters. They're our favorite.
Can I have a Subway sandwich, please?
You want me to just leave work and go across the food court to get a Subway for you? Or, Jasmine?
Who let a chihuahua in here?
Oh, yeah, that's the owner's chihuahua. That's Mr. Donut's chihuahua.
I love spice.
Okay, so are we just forgetting about that sub?
Drop the chihuahua.
Well, you sort of two topics right now, like you want a sub sandwich and you're concerned about the chihuahua. If you could choose one to talk about, you sort of always do this.
Is there a Mrs. Donut?
Guys, that's what I came to told you. Mrs. Donut is missing.
That's a smart dog.
I'm tired. Do you have a cot?
You want to sleep on a cot? We have one in the back room.
All right.
Yeah, it's supplied to us by Carlisle's Cots.
Who?
They're Carlisle's Cots. They're partnered with every Mr. Donut.
No, never mind.
Anyway, I'll go get that sub sandwich for you. You stay here with Mrs. Donut's chihuahua.
I don't want the sub.
You don't? You just wanted him to get out of here?
With extra mail.
Extra mail? That's a clue. A trail of extra mail leading out of the store.
No more cots.
Okay, I'll go chew it up. Follow me. Here he is. Here's the cut.
What do you do with the donut holes?
In that hatch in the wall.
Ooh, look.
All right, I'm back with your sub. What are you doing looking in the secret donut hole hatch?
Oi.
That's right, Oi. That's the secret hatch you're not supposed to look in. Chihuahua, you're going down for this.
What's that smell?
I panicked.
And that's time in the game of crowdsource. Nice work. And nice work, little fans. There's some excellent lines in dialogue. What are you doing looking in the secret donut hole hatch? Oh, Doug, please award the red team a bonus point for that line alone. That was great. And plus a panicking chihuahua. And once again, as we all know, Carlisle Cots, the best cots in the business. Take it from me, Doug Nethercott. All right. It's time for you to decide again which team's gonna get. You can groan me all you want. I have no points to lose. Oh wait, I do. I have 5 points to lose, but they're mine forever. It's time for you to vote though on which team's gonna get the next 5 points. Is it gonna be the red team and their game of crowdsource, or the blue team and their game of replay? Doug, let's put that poll back up on their screens and make your choice. Choose wisely. Click blue for the blue team, red for the red team. I will give you 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and close that poll, Doug. Let's see who you voted for. Who's taking the next 5 points, Doug?
Wow, kind of a landslide on this one. It looks like they voted for the St. Paul Fire in red.
Whoa, look at
That
that!
means they take the lead 11 to 10.
11 to 10 in favor of the St. Paul Fire. Oh, and it all comes down to this. Captain Katie, stay right there.
Whoops.
Captain
Hi.
Nate, hi. Well, Captain Nate, you are trailing for the first time tonight, which means you have the opportunity to challenge the red team to a last chance for points game. What do you want to play?
I want to play 185 because they can't count that high.
Oh, now that's actually sassy. Captain Katie, do you accept the challenge?
Yes, and it's true.
Okay. Please prepare your teams. All right, little fans, this is a game called 185. This is our last chance for either team to earn any points, and here's how the game is played. It's set up like an old joke, and it goes like this. 185 suggestions walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the suggestions say, punchline. Now you're going to provide the suggestions and the players will provide the punchlines. For each one that I say yes and I think is funny, they're going to earn a point. If they step forward, deliver the 185 and it's just kind of not that great, I'm going to say nope, and they're not going to get a point. Doug O'Carr will take the points they earn this round, add them to their current scores, and we'll definitely have our winner, especially since it's so close at 11 points to the red team, 10 points to the blue team. It's almost anyone's game. So now for you all, loyal fans in the chat, just start typing in nouns. Any noun at all, person, place, or thing, and we'll use those as suggestions in this game 185. Players, let's get all of you on the screens now, if you'd be so kind. All right. Oh, maybe next week's team. So here's your first suggestion. All right, Drew. I saw taco as a suggestion. So 185 tacos. This is 185. Please begin.
185 tacos walk into a bar and the bartender's like, I'm sorry, we're closed, but what are you here for? And the tacos are like, that's not your business.
Yes.
185 tacos walk into a bar and the bartender said, we're closed. And 185 tacos say, do you have any tortilla for the road?
Nope, sorry, too much of a stretch.
185 tacos walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the tacos say, we shall return.
Ah, that's a good one, Shell.
185 tacos walk into a bar and the bartender's like, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the tacos are like, you better open this bar or you're going to be ground meat.
Yes.
185 tacos walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the 185 tacos say, but it's Tuesday.
Yes. All right, stay right there, team. Stay right there. I'm going to change the suggestion to boats. 185 boats.
185 boats walking up on the bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the boats say, ooh.
Yes.
185 boats walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the boats say, that's cool. We're here for the after party.
Ah, yes.
185 boats walk into a bar and the bartender's like, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the boats were like, we just wanted a little bit of port.
Yes.
185 boats walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the 185 boats say, oh, our hearts just sank.
Yes.
185 boats walked into a bar and the bartender said, sorry, we're closed. And the boats were like, you don't have to be so stern.
Yes, we know the parts of boats. I love it.
185 boats walked into a bar. The bartender's like, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the boats start smashing everything. And the bartender's like, whoa, why are you so angry?
Yes.
185 boats walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the boats are like, oh, I can't get my phone to work. Can you?
Yes. Stay right there, team. Stay right there. I'm going to change the suggestion to, someone suggested grizzly bears. I'm going to take bears in general. 185 bears, grizzly or otherwise.
185 bears walk into a bar. One of them named Nate. And the bartender's like, hi, Bear Nate.
Oh, God, yes.
185 185 bears walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the bears are like, are you sure? 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 And the bartender says, come on, I'm not going to cave.
Ah, yes.
185 bears walking up. And
185 bears walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the bears say, oh, poo.
Ah, yes. All right, stay right there, teams. Believe it or not, someone did suggest it, so I'm going to take it. 185 cots walk into a bar. Go.
Great. 185 cots walking to a bar, and the bartender says, wow, how can I procure such an amazing cot such as yourselves? And they're like, you know where you should go? To Carlisle's Cots, where they sell the best cots in the entire state. Good. Can't sleep or even rest. 1-800-COTS.
And that is time for the game of 185. Give it up for both teams. All right, while Doug is tallying up those final scores, a couple of people to thank. Hey, let's thank on keyboards tonight the musical genius we know as Brian Allen. Thank you so much, Brian. Excellent job tonight. And of course, we would be nowhere and nothing without our technical wizard, our announcer, our all-around great guy. Give it up for Doug O'Carr. Thank you, Doug, for all your hard work tonight. Doug has turned into the ComedySportz shield because instead of a werewolf, he turns into ComedySportz during like a half waning moon or whatever it is. Hey, speaking of ComedySportz, we hope you had fun tonight. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming out and supporting ComedySportz. We're here every Saturday night at 7:30, bringing some live comedy right to you. You can get tickets at csztwincities.com. You can also find out about our virtual classes where you can take one of our workshops online and learn improv skills online. And we can even bring our improv workshops to your company or your book club or your church gathering, whatever it is, and we can help you learn soft skills like teamwork and bettering your brainstorming skills, stuff like that. All that's available through our website, csztwincities.com. We're doing our best here to stay afloat in these weird times, and all the support that you give to us makes all the difference. So thank you so much. If you'd like to support us even further, we do have a PayPal. We like to consider that sort of like the tip jar for our players. If you thought someone did a really great job saying, drop a little money in there for them if you'd like. It's tinyurl.com/CSE And always, we here at ComedySportz believe in just helping our community as much as we can. And we do have a partner that we have been partnering with for over the past couple, like 2 or 3 months. It's called Loaves and Fishes. They are a local Twin Cities organization that helps people get free meals. They provide free meals, no questions asked, all across Twin Cities, as well as outstate Minnesota. So if you go to loavesandfishes.org, you can find out more. Actually, I think it's loavesandfishesmn.org. You can find out more. You can donate to them. They are a great organization providing free meals to people in need. But now, speaking of people in need, I've got 2 teams that need to know who has won tonight's ComedySportz match, and I have a whole bunch of loyal fans who need to know too. So, without further ado, Doug, is the final score prepared?
It is.
All right, let's get the players back here for the reading of the final score.
All right, let's hear it for both teams. They did a great job. It was quite a close match. The St. Paul Fire had been behind but caught up and actually took the lead 11-10 over the Minneapolis Ice and Blue. The St. Paul Fire went into that round with 11 points. They got for 185, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for a total score of 19. 19. All right, let's find out about the Minneapolis Ice. Did they make enough to win, to catch up and win? They win in that round with 10 points. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's it. Your winners tonight are the St. Paul Fire in red. Give it up for the St. Paul Fire. Thank you, everyone. We have been ComedySportz. Give it up for your players tonight. They are Michael Bruckmuller, Jill Bernard, Megan Wolf, Drew Tenenbaum, Captain Nate Hesberg, Headless Captain Nate Hesberg, Winning Captain Katie Moen, and of course, your referee, Doug Nethercott. Thank you, everyone. We hope we'll see you again. We'll be playing for the rest of the Saturdays in October at 7:30. Check out our website, csctwincities.com.